Today's video is sponsored by Mwangi Francis, a true patriot and a Kenyan nationalist at heart. Stand by for debrief in 3, 2, 1. The most popular African leader in Africa, Awan Ibrahim Traore, was in Russia over the weekend. Here are some of the images. Now in this video I want us to look into what went down during Traore's visit to Russia, and with no further ado, let's get after it. Number 1, as you can see in this image, Ibrahim Traore kept his firearm with him at all times. This man truly trusts nobody on this planet. But the one thing I noticed is that when Traore met Putin, the firearm was no longer with him. I believe the security of Putin won't allow any leader, however popular you are, to be next to Putin with a firearm. So as you can see in this image, no firearm was present on Traore's hip. Second thing worth noting here, because of the West's interest in assassinating Traore, Putin had him flown to Russia using a state-of-the-art Russian aircraft that has signal jammers and radar that's hard to detect. Here's the plane with a fighter jet escort. Now, of course, it would be ludicrous to think that the fighter jets gave escort from Burkina Faso all the way to Russia. They can't cover that range. So I believe once Ibrahim Traore entered Russian airspace, the craft was intercepted by Russian jets and they escorted him to the airport. Just a show of honor and respect from Vladimir Putin. Third thing worth noting, Putin allowed Traore to attend the 80th commemoration of the Soviet victory. Not many African leaders have ever attended this. To the best of my knowledge, Traore is the first. Here's a tip. So you can just see how serious Putin takes Traore. Even Ruto has never received this kind of honor in Russia because they know him. They know that our president is pro anything that can give him money. He will be pro-America under Biden. He will be pro-China if there's a trade deal to be signed or loans to be given. He'll be pro-Russia if there's free Russian fertilizer like the last time. So solid leaders who know where they're aligned to are the ones who are reaping the most benefits, not those who are here and there. Now also worth noting, Traore did not go there to beg for loans. He asked for knowledge. He told Putin, and it is on record, it's just that we don't understand French here, but Traore did tell Vladimir Putin that the one thing he needs is a cooperation on matters knowledge. They need to know how to build weapons of their own, how to build key infrastructure, roads and so on, so that they can be self-sustaining. Even the weapons that Traore saw in Russia, he asked for the price, not for donations. He asked for the price and said they will fundraise as a country and come back to purchase some of those weapons for the purpose of their own defense. Most African leaders would have used that chance to beg. They would have used that chance to ask for free giveaways. Give us at least 3 fighter jets. You have so many, I've seen them here. The beggar attitude. If you give value, the things you're begging for will be given to you freely. That is what African leaders don't get. Traore is giving value. Look at the minerals in his country. All these leaders want those minerals, but he's not going to give them in exchange of peanuts. He's going to give them in exchange of value, which is the right market rate. Or if you're not paying for it, you have to be offering or rendering a service that is worth those minerals, i.e. knowledge. Knowledge is power. If we knew how to build nuclear reactors right here in Africa, we would have so much electricity that if we could even be supplying the neighboring continents, if possible. So kudos to Traore, he's doing Africa proud. Having said that, let's see what Africans on X had to say about Ibrahim Traore's visit to Russia, and I quote. Almak Nestroy said, President Ibrahim Traore wants knowledge for his people to build their own country, and that is the right way to be self-reliant. Jay said, a true leader, unlike Tinubu, using every opportunity to beg for funds for his personal benefit and this of his operators. If you're Nigerian, just comment. I don't know how bad Tinubu is, but I'm seeing you guys complain everywhere. Sonte Bakuria said, Africa needs more leaders like President Traore. He's a devoted patriot of his country and he constantly displays his unconditional love for his people. Prince Nyoni said, you would swear this guy comes from an academic background instead of military. He says and presses the right buttons. But what say you guys? Do drop me your own comments in the comment section below and I'll do my best to read them and to give you a response. And in the event you're here for the first time, please go on and hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching from a different platform, just head on over to YouTube, search for David Wafula, hit the subscribe button. You're going to be getting a ton of content of this nature. If politics is something you're passionate about, this is definitely the one channel that you really need to subscribe to. Alright guys, adios. Thank you for choosing David Wafula as your primary news platform. We put countless hours in research, recording, and editing. By showing up each and every day to watch our videos, you encourage us to generate more videos for the viewers. We are on a mission to inform, educate, and build a better tomorrow. To our thousands of followers in a world full of presidents, kings, and queens, you are the real gem. Adios.